bottle in a bottle like that homemade shine. I'm just trying to make a living. Boss man tripping, my overtime strong, I don't pay him no attention. Money in the mason jar, country boy pitching. Old lady, 3 kids, take a lot to fill the kitchen. Fingernails dirty, my back stay hurting. You can bet I got a plan for every penny that I'm earning. I ain't asking for a raise, but I know the boss hurt me. Nobody on this job site's working like I'm working. 30 below to 100 degrees, and you ain't pushing hard enough if your hands don't bleed. I'm the first to clock in and the last to leave, and I ain't never had a problem rolling up my sleeves.
We're off to a great start this year, his sophomore year. Last year, his freshman year, it's hard to not feel a certain amount of disappointment. Not disappointment in Christian, but disappointment for Christian. He worked so hard and he was just so close right there and not quite able to achieve his goal of placing at state. But this year he's retooled, he's been working out in the off season, we've gone to a camp or two, and he's been working hard, and things are going really well so far on the season.
So I'm wrestling 120 this year. I feel like it's a good weight for me. I've got my diet plan that helps me get down to weight a lot easier than last year. So I'm happy about that. The season's gone really well so far. We've wrestled at the Syracuse tournament and the Desert Hills tournament, and I've done pretty well in both of those, so I'm getting excited and ready for the rest of the season. So I was voted the captain this year. I thought that was pretty cool. I was kind of surprised, but if the team wants me to lead them, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm just excited to lead the team.
Wrestling is such a brutal sport. You can literally be on the top of the world, and then 1 second later you can be knocked off and it feels like your whole world is crumbling around you.
So today in practice I had to wrestle off Cody for the 120 spot because he decided that he wanted to come down from 126 because he thought he had a better shot, I guess.
The thing about wrestling is that it is a team sport, but ultimately you're competing as an individual, and as an individual you have to find a way to win and to achieve your own goals. Well, Cody, one of Christian's teammates and honestly one of his best friends, has decided that 126 is not the right weight for him, and so he has come down to 120 and he's challenged Christian for that spot on the team.
If 2 people want to be in the same weight class, then you have to wrestle off for it, and the winner is the varsity spot, and then the loser either goes JV or has to go into a different weight class. So I lost in the wrestle off today, and so he's got 120. I'm gonna go up to 126. Still have the same goals. I just need to work harder.
This guy's lanky, he's tall. And Christian Case. Oh, and he's immediately onto the back. And the 2 points goes to Christian Case. With a mighty crossface, you know what he's going for. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, the Muffin Man! The Muffin Man! The Muffin Man! Ah!
I've never seen him do that before.
Hey, boy, Christian!
He was on Dreamy Line.
I've decided that for region and state, I'm gonna go back down to 120 because you're allowed to have, each school's allowed to have 2 wrestlers in each weight wrestle at those tournaments at the same level. So I'm gonna have to keep my weight down to be able to make that, because in wrestling you have to follow your weight plan of how much weight you can cut at a time. So I mean, I'm really just gonna be having to give up weight, as in I'm gonna be wrestling kids heavier than me at 126 because I need to maintain and stay within reaching distance of 120.
What, you got something else to say? 1 second, point 4.
Alright, so we're at Super Region. This is really it. This is like deciding what's gonna happen for like the rest of the season, really the rest of your life in wrestling. If you qualify for state here, then you go on to state. If you don't, then like that's it. You're done. It's like a make it or break it tournament.
I told the wrestlers this week that they are ready, that they are as well conditioned as a collective team as I've ever seen. My expectations for Christian this weekend will be to see him in the finals with, he's on the opposite side of the bracket of Cody Hafen, our other 120-pound wrestler. I believe they both belong in the finals.
It's tough training with Christian. Usually if I'm wanting an easy practice, I go and have Christian pick another partner, or I go and get another partner, and so it's easier. But training with Christians, it pushes me a lot. I mean, I'm sure I wouldn't be where I am without Christian, because he just goes hard all the time, and I'm grateful for that.
I feel like I made a lot of improvement from last year to this year in just wrestling, going to camps and getting stronger and all that stuff. My ribs are not hurting nearly as bad as they were last year. Like, they still hurt a little bit, but it's not terrible. I feel like physically ready. I feel like I'm in good condition. I don't know. I'm just ready to wrestle.
There he goes. Into a double.
So I just wrestled my first match of the day against Peyton Pace from Desert Hills. I wrestled him before. He's a really good, strong defensive wrestler. He's like super strong and hard to turn, so he was blocking my cradle a lot. But I beat him from my feet, so I just took him down in the first few seconds and then turned him a few times. Yeah, it was a good match. He was tough, but I'm glad it's over. So I just wrestled my second match. It was against a kid from Cedar. It was a good match. I beat him from my feet again. I took him down. He was more susceptible to the cradle, I guess. So I just cradled him up in the first period and stuck him within like a minute and a half, I think.
Take it right there. There you go. Some back points. Back points. Back points. There you go. Nice.
Yep, come on.
Nice.
Good job. Good job.
Watch it. Belly out.
Belly out, Christian. Get out. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my God. That was not a prayer.
I just wrestled my semifinals match. I had a good first period. I took him down, and I think I got some near fall. And I felt like it was my match to win. In the second period, he threw me to my back and stuck me. But I'm gonna come back and wrestle again. I'm gonna go and take third. But state is what really matters, so that's what I'm just looking forward to. I'm gonna prepare for.
Those are the matches that are the heartbreakers. Christian was definitely dominating and controlling the match, and then one little slip, one little mistake makes the difference. Personally, I felt like the pin call was a little fast, but you got to stay off your back, and it's just a heartbreaker. But now we got to regroup. We got to win one more, and then after we win that one, we are going for third and fourth.
What more can he do?
got done wrestling. He did awesome. He's going to wrestle for 3rd place now. The kid he wrestled, I've never seen him come out stronger. He did great.
Yeah, Christian did a good job. Come from behind and pin the kid. It just goes to show you it's never over till it's over.
I'm gonna be wrestling for 3rd and 4th against Brady Perry. I wrestled him all my 8th grade year and once last year. I've never beat him yet. He's strong and he's explosive, but I feel like if I wrestle my match and I'm on my game, then I can beat him.
6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Christian! You won? He won? Did he win?
He won, but they're going to raise his hand.
Okay, whew. That was a great match. That for me was just a real vindication. We've been worrying about him for a long time. It feels like ever since 8th grade and up through freshman year, and even last year here at this very tournament. It just felt like Brady Perry had it out for Christian, it seemed like. And so for Christian to go out there and just take control of the match from the very beginning and dominate and just be in control the entire match was very satisfying. It was just an indication of how far he's come and how hard he's worked. And it was just very awesome to watch that happen and to see it take place. From a dad standpoint, that was just awesome to see that happen. It was just like pure pride, just a way that you feel about the way the match went. It just was incredible. Good match, and just proud of him. So this is probably one of the worst things that could happen this week. He's been sick. He got sick on Saturday night as we were driving home from regionals. He started to get a sore throat on the bus. He woke up in the morning on Sunday and just felt horrible. Didn't go to church except for sacrament meeting, and it's just kind of gotten worse from there.
Yeah, my power too. Christian, come on, you got it.
He missed school on Monday. He missed practice, which I think is the first practice this whole year that he's missed.
It's hard to breathe. My head is pounding.
He didn't go to school on Tuesday again, and he missed practice again for the 2nd time. Just the timing could not be worse. Last year it was his ribs. This year his ribs are actually feeling okay, but he's sick. So it's just I don't know. This is the week. This is the week that you get ready, and unfortunately he's not been able to get ready. So we've just got to hope that in the long run he's able to get better and overcome whatever the sickness is and get back to full energy. He doesn't have very much time. So we're just rooting for the best and crossing our fingers and crossing our arms and praying and hoping it can work out.
Check, 1, 2, 1, 2, check! Get the other man up, get the other man up now.
State tournament, just looking around the arena here. You know, by the time we get to finals, there'll be 7,000 people. That's exciting. When the boys were warming up, I had them do that very thing. I had them look around and say, "You made it. You guys made it. Now we got to capitalize on what we came here for." I'm proud of them. I'm excited to see what they can do.
Well, Christian being at state is a huge deal. As a mom, like, you're super emotionally involved. I had no idea it would be this big as far as emotional, physical. He's been sick this week, so it's a little bit harder, but he's been a trooper, and I'm so proud of him. This is like one of the greatest, epic, huge things in life that's been so fun to be a part of. So Christian just wrestled his first match at state, and I think he did really well. We were all here watching and cheering, and he put us out of our misery really quick by getting it done really fast and pinning him.
Took him down and took control and put a crossface on and wrapped him up in a cradle and pinned him. It was just a great match. Way to start the tournament. If we can just keep doing that every single match, that'll be great.
Alright, so my next match is going to be against Nick Bingham. I've never really seen him wrestle, but I think he either took first or second in state last year at 113s. But I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I'll just go after him and do my stuff.
By the time the referee says wrestle, my entire wrestling life is hanging by a few delicate fibers. The once beautiful web of emotion, triumph, tragedy, pain, joy, all of it is hanging by one more fragile string. My opponent seems to blur in and out of focus as my mind shifts from present to past. I'm back on the mat now, and as I shake my opponent's hand, the words, "Cody just lost," radiate through my head. Cody is one of our top wrestlers, a contender for the state title, as well as one of my closest friends. He lost a winnable match right in front of my face, and lost his chance at first place. Shock racks my body. The thread is cut. I see myself back in the wrestling room freshman year. The ribs on my left side burn and ache deep in my side as I get taken down by Cody for the 8th time in a row. The frustration of failure burns, aches worse than my ribs. I grit my teeth as I stand up. I am jolted from the memory by a wrestler's worst nightmare. My opponent is in on my legs. I try to sprawl, but it's too late. As my body gets taken to the mat, time seems to slow. I ponder all the positive threads, the sprints, the lifting, the summer camps, pushing through the injuries, the sickness. The final thread is cut, and I fall. The rest of the match is a blur of mistake after mistake until I end up on my back. One of the truest feelings of embarrassed agony engulfs me as the referee slaps the mat. I shake my opponent's hand and stumble off the mat into a dark corner. For a while, the sick, twisting, writhing feeling of failure sinks into the pit of my being. Then my teammates, my brothers, my family pick me up. We walk. Then they help me climb. My once beautiful web of memory has been transformed into something far greater. I lean on them until we are at the top of my mountain of threads. It takes time, but I can stand by myself on my mountain. And I am taller now.